Do I need a real estate agent to buy a new home? Hey folks, my name is Chris at Hauseit, based here in Miami, Florida. Today we're going to talk about this interesting question that's part of our Real Estate Fundamentals course. And the answer is no. You are not required to ever have a real estate agent, to have a buyer's agent when you are buying a new home or an older home. Um, if the question is specifically regarding new construction, then the answer is no. I mean, just as in resales and for new construction, you're not required to bring a buyer's broker to a showing. If you're going to a sales gallery for a new construction project, you're not required to bring along a real estate agent as your buyer's agent. You can absolutely go by yourself. Now, with that said, this is something that will delight the listing broker and the seller's broker because it will be quite unexpected, because 75% to 90% of all buyers are represented by buyer's broker. It's quite common to see. So when they do see someone insisting on going unrepresented and direct, it's quite unusual, and obviously it's quite a pleasant surprise for them because they will unexpectedly be able to keep both sides of the commission. So keep in mind, as we've discussed, that in a traditional listing arrangement, a seller signs a listing agreement where they pay a fixed commission, regardless of whether the buyer has an agent or not, as long as a property sells. So if the buyer has a buyer's agent, then the seller's agent will split that commission according to local association rules, which typically say 50-50 or at least 50-50 in favor of the buyer's agent. In which case that 6% we just talked about would be split 3% to the buyer's broker and 3% to the seller's broker. If the buyer insisted for some reason on going unrepresented, going direct, then the seller's agent is going to just keep both sides of the commission. So of course you are allowed to do it, and the seller's broker would be surprised, but obviously happy to see that. But again, you really should consider having your own buyer's broker, just because not only did the seller pay this commission amount to begin with specifically so you could have the right to representation, you would be essentially waiving it for no reason. Your right to free advice and guidance throughout the process by your own dedicated agent looking out for your interests, you would be waiving that for no reason, basically giving that commission to the seller's broker. And furthermore, you waste the opportunity to get some of that commission back for yourself. So here at Hauseit, through our Hauseit Buyer Closing Credit Program, we can give you 2/3 of the buyer broker commission as your buyer's broker, subject to us keeping a small minimum of 1% or $7,500 as of this filming. And 2/3 of that can be quite substantial, because we talked about new construction, buying a new home. Oftentimes new developments will offer quite generous co-brokes or commissions to buyer's brokers. So instead of the typical 3% you hear about, they might offer 4, 5, 6, or 7% to buyer's brokers. So if you can keep 2/3 of that, you can more than cover many of your closing costs, sometimes more than all of your closing costs. So we hope you found this video helpful. Leave us a question below, a comment below if you have anything you'd like to add or any other topics you'd like us to cover. We, of course, are based in Miami, Florida. We cover all of Southeast Florida, Miami-Dade County, Broward, Palm Beach, Martin, and St. Lucie counties. We also cover all 5 boroughs of New York City, as well as Long Island and the Hudson Valley. We can help you save also 6% when you sell with an agent-assisted FSBO listing. And we have something a bit more hands-on if you're looking for an agent to handle your sale process for you. We have a 1% for full service listing option as well. My name is Chris at Hauseit, and we'll see you on the next one.